And to give some example of students or what people that start, because it's like, man, but these are advanced. I mean, it's not his first launch. If he's doing 36 million, Erico Rocha or somebody's doing 2.9 million in 5 days. How come? It's true. But some of the students of Product Launch Formula invested 3K in ads and got 108. This podcast that was recorded, Lyudmila, so you can find Lyudmila on YouTube on Product Launch Formula in Spanish, and she explains this. Another the other day that it was $700 US, and he got 32K. Actually, Aldo, he was not the owner of the product, he was launching somebody else. So when you know how to launch, you don't have to be the expert. You can launch somebody else. So Aldo was launching a woman that was talking about empowering feminine empowerment and how to find more power as a woman and in business, etc. So he was just being the launch strategist, launching another product, and boom, investing this in ads and then this. And again, when you have this and all the students you have here, you don't have to invest in ads again to sell another product to these ones, okay? So remember, always remember to keep the conversation open, to keep offering, listening to people you already have in your community and keep offering what you have for them, okay? Yeah, I truly believe, guys, all of us here can generate a lot of goodwill in the anticipation phase. That's the most important part here. Again, an extraordinary product is backing up all this system of marketing, but again, launches work when you have an audience here and you create goodwill. Really, genuinely wanting to help people, because this is some of the hardest moments the hardest conversations I had with students launching, because they feel like if I'm giving that much value for free, nobody's gonna pay me. And that's exactly the contrary, because there's a mental trigger that is called reciprocity. If I invite you, Shalisa, one day to have dinner, and then I buy you something because it's your birthday, and then I help you with this, and then I bring you there, and then I present you somebody, and I put 2 people in your team, how do you feel? Right? It's like, wow, how can I? Right? You see, this is human. This is human psychology. It's not Shalisa that she's an unicorn. She's special. She is. She's a unicorn. But I want to make the point that everybody feels that, okay? Mental trigger, as we said, authority, reciprocity, social proof, urgency, familiarity. There are a lot of mental triggers. So here, I want you all guys, when you prepare a launch, it's super important that new opportunity, you picture it as visual as possible, and you mix all the emotions, visual, to make it successful for you. Visual and emotional. So you want to create clear pictures, okay? Because I've done analysis right now of more than 50 launches like this. So when I know these numbers and I'm coming like this and I can explain you stories on 1,000 niches, it's because I'm doing the analysis with them in this 10,000 program in impact, okay? I'm there with them. And I know that when they're having these results here, these ROIs, this is like crazy, like 30x or 35x, something like that. It's amazing. And this one, I don't know, 30 plus as well. It's because they are creating visual and emotional connections from video one, okay? So video one, I'm not gonna go into the strategy, okay? This we need more in depth, and I'm willing to help you with launches because I think it's powerful, and if you have an idea and you know how to paint this new opportunity and you have an extraordinary product, we can do amazing things together, okay? But I will explain you more that in a second, at the end. The thing is, now, visual and emotional connection. When you create emotional connection, people then, because if you don't create emotional connection, people see the video one, but they are not following video 2, video 3, or video 4. So you lose people here if there's no emotional connection. But if there is, people follow you because you release this on Monday, usually Wednesday, Friday, and next Monday. So if you don't create a bond here, on Wednesday, people is doing another thing. They have busy lives. So it has to be remarkable, the first launch, okay? So how do you create that? An amazing promise, what I call an extraordinary promise, okay? Like, I'm going to give you the operating system to generate 250K a year being a business owner, not a self-employed person. Something that you want, right? It's like, wow, it's remarkable. And when you have a strong vision and a strong promise, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seems it works. Gathers a strong vision, gather people together. Creates a family, creates a team, creates a community. Okay, so you make sure you are not vague or ambiguous or try to be shy. No, I'm gonna promise make 25K a year being a business owner, which is good. Let's put a 0 on that, 250K. Okay, so extraordinary promise. Okay, 2 zeros. That's for the next class. Yes, extraordinary promise. The second part, when you show the extraordinary promise, guys, what people will think is like, that's not possible, right? Some of you thought this guy, let's see, this guy, you see people like this sometimes with the cross arms. Let's see this guy, what he's gonna teach me, what he's gonna share with me. 250K, is he doing 250K? He knows how to do that? Like, you know, these things come to mind, right? So, after the promise, okay, important here, you want to generate plausibility. Plausibility. That it's plausible, okay? That it's attainable. It's like, look, wait. Before, I know this might seem too good to be true, right? But let me show you that this person did that, this person did that. I participated in launches that made 2.9 million in 5 days. I participated in launches in events. In the live event, I was there, that we generated more than 500,000. I know how to do this. Okay, so you show proof of people in different niches. Now we are live, I don't have presentation or anything, but if I had the computer, I will show you the numbers, I will show you the pictures, I will show you all the stories behind this to back up that this is true. That I'm showing proof that I've been here, I've done that, and I know how to do it. So plausibility. So people is like, okay, this is possible for me or not. This is the next thing. You want to show testimonials. If you have them, okay? So people can see, wow, other people like me did it. They were not super special people, they were people just like me. And look, in this video, and you show them, bam, 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 really quick. Like, what works really well is a 70 to 90 seconds video with more than 8 testimonials, 8 to 10 testimonials. 70 to 90 seconds video of 8 to 10 testimonials. This is a sweet spot, okay? And this comes after a lot of analysis, but we got to that point. And you have to make sure that in the testimonial, people is referring to the promise. So, following the example, if I'm saying, okay, I'm going to show you how to install an operating system on your business so you can generate 250K. People should be like, when I started the program, I did this, I was like this, I was self-employed, making 25K, 50K, and after installing the extraordinary operating system, I achieved 250K in 8 months. Boom. Perfect. Why is this testimonial powerful? Because it refers to the promise. But imagine that somebody is like, yeah, I joined the program, I joined the community, it's amazing, I feel super empowered. Yeah, but what about the 250K? What about being a business owner, not self-employed? What about building a team? What about the ads? What about the funnels and the systems, right? So we want to make sure that the testimonials, when you collect testimonials, you don't just ask for a recording. You ask for, okay, related to the results. Because people don't value effort. That's what self-employed people value, effort. Look at how much effort I'm putting. Results, right? So focus on results. So this is what you want to put in video 1 in the first 5 minutes. Okay, the rest, we have content, we have all the other points that I will not go through right now because it takes like 50 hours of content, for example, in a program, a $2,000 program. But this is the most important thing, to create this bond for the new opportunity so people then follow through. Okay? So now let's go for the numbers, because the cool thing of the launches, if you were happy with the numbers, who was like surprised with the numbers of the webinar before? It's like, wow, with 10,000 people I can generate 50K, I can generate this. Now we'll see the launch. So launches, the cool thing, these are some outliers. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody will start and would put 700 and will take 32K. on the other side. But for the launches that I experienced, these are numbers that I can share with you openly. For example, I had that launch that I told you that it's $6,000. I had 7,000 leads, and I generated 25K. Then some of them are good. So here you can see that this is you put 6 and you get this, so it's a 4x. Okay, you can expect a 4x if you are like like good. You can expect a 2x if it's like beginner. Okay, you can expect like 7x is like excellent. Above that is like an outlier. Okay, above that, like 10x to 50x, this is extraordinary. Extraordinary. Yeah, definitely. Okay, this is attainable. It is. We have proof, we have data, we have all the stories, the case studies, but you can expect that. So the cool thing is that, again, you spend in ads, you generate this, so you put 6,000, you generate, let's say, the lower one, generate 12K. But the good thing is that then with all the people that didn't buy from you, you launch again, and you can generate without investing in ads. So for example, here you spend 6,000. You have 6,000 leads to make it easy. And then from these 6,000 leads, you sell again. You can launch, or you can generate what it's called the snap. I call it the snap launch. That is just 5 emails. And you sell with 5 emails. It's a sequence. Explain the story, you then explain the anticipation, then you explain the offer, then the other one is social proof, and the other one is urgency. So you have 5 emails. Every email is targeted in one mental trigger or 2. And then with these emails, you can monetize all the leads that you generated here. And you help people that were like, oh, I want to take the step, but I'm not taking it. With the 5 email, the snap launch, people convert. Okay? So you help them take the step because they need these months, maybe 1 month, 2 months between you launched and you do the snap launch. And boom. Then people is ready to buy from you because they already saw the testimonials. You shared some results from the people that got into the program, so they feel like, okay, I remember that person that, for example, she was live in an interview with Mikel, being like, or with any of you, like being like, I want to enter, she finally entered, and then she's seeing results. Wow, I see that this is true because I saw that woman in the launch, she was live. Now she entered and she's having results. Now I want to have these results, I want to enter as well. And maybe you don't need all this big launch. You generate this, and again, it's an easy way to generate cash flow with just 5 emails. So these 5 emails, you have them ready. So for the next launch, again, you don't invest anything in ads. And with these email launches, you can generate easily 10K in cash flow. That is good for the next launch or for the next webinar or for the self-paid funnel or for you or for your team, growing your team, whatever it is.